All right, so I'm joined here today by Hishaam and Koba Yakabitsa. Koba and Hishaam, welcome to SA Boxing Talk. Back again. First time I got you two on the same seat together, but obviously you got three fighters coming up, really important assignments ahead. Let's start at the top, Boyd Allen, talking about him and his big fight against Kagiso Bagwazi. Here's just your thoughts on the fight firstly.
Yeah, listen, I think it's a good fight. Hades, thanks for having us. It's nice to see you again. Some good results the last time we spoke, so hopefully can follow it up. Kagiso's a good fighter, I guess. He's disposed of one of my friends quickly, unfortunately, but you know what? I think it's a blueprint for us to learn off, or to learn from rather. And yeah, we've been working, been developing skills, got a nice structure in place, training. Always Koba's really helping me. I was out for a little bit sick, so he really took the lead, and it was nice. It was nice to be able to trust that even though I'm gone, I don't like being gone, but even though I was gone for a little bit, that I knew they were in good hands. And yeah, but I think it's a good fight. Boyd's looking sharp, Boyd's looking good as always. Yeah, I look forward to it.
And Koba, you got a long relationship with Boyd Allen as well, having trained with him for multiple years and seeing how he is. How's it like working with him in a trainer boxer capacity?
Look, me and Boyd are very close. You know, he's like my brother. I consider him as my family, so I help him when I can. One thing you must know about Boyd is if you put him against a fighter who's not so good, you won't get a good performance out of him. But if you put a good fighter in front of him, you'll see a best version of Boyd, and that's exactly what everybody's going to see this time. The guy that he's fighting is experienced. He's got a good boxing style, technique, so you'll definitely see a best version of Boyd Allen that you've ever seen, and I'm actually excited. My money's on about Boyd. You know, I bet. I bet on Boyd, I bet on Leo, I bet on Luke. Apex is coming to make a statement, definitely. In terms of training with Boyd, it's so much fun. You know, Lish always tells us, like, do you guys hate each other? Because every time we're in the ring, we had to we don't go easy, we go hard. When I can spar, let me tell you, I just go 2 rounds and that's it, I'm done. But we go hard. If you watch our sparring, you would think like these guys don't like each other, but he's my brother, you know, I love him to death, and I'll do the best I can to help him any way I can. So it's been great.
It's good to have 2 coaches that can double up as sparring partners as well. It always helps when you get in the ring. Koba, just in terms of, you know, Boyd and where he's at in the camp now, are you fully confident he becomes the IBO All Africa Champion?
Well, I did put my money on it.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm 100% sure that he will. Look, let me not say 100% because it's a fight, we all understand, but I'm very confident that he will come on top. And not just by a bit, he'll come on top with class.
And Hish, I'll just go over to you, more of your generation, Luke Hendricks. He's obviously a fighter that's got a fight where a guy called him out and landed the fight. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure with regards to both guys, because now one guy's going to have to make up for calling him out, and Luke Hendricks has got to dispel any myths that this is going to be a guy that can take him out. Where's Luke Hendricks in his training camp?
So listen, Luke and Leo they're like my brainchilds, bro. You know, they've taken what I've given them and they're doing it at, like, in my opinion, one of the highest levels you can execute it at. And I think they're both looking sharp. Let's focus on Luke, but yeah, Luke's looking sharp as fuck. Excuse my language.
That's fine. It's SA Boxing Talk, you can go for it.
Yeah, I think the fight's cool. It's definitely it's an interesting one because the guy's like 1-0, Luke's 3-0. We're hoping for someone who can give him 6 rounds next, but obviously this fell on our lap and we thought, fuck, take advantage of it. Could be a big talking point. So I think more for Luke also. I don't think he has, not that he doesn't have anything to prove, always going out there to put on a good performance and win, but I think Luke maybe wants to send a message and, you know, if you call Luke Hendricks out, you're going to get a fired up Luke Hendricks. Not in like a violent, like we hate you kind of way, but if you ask for it, you're going to get it.
I was about to say, because the way the fight materialized was a direct call out, and maybe the next day or the day of, you got the call to say, do you want the fight from Aquila Boxing Promotions? Are you happy the way it materialized?
Yeah, it's great, bro. It's efficient. It's lovely to know that a fight card can come up. Someone makes a call out a few days before. They offer us opponents. He was one of them. We said, yeah, why not? Always. Listen, I think activity for the next few years for both Leo and Luke is key. We would like to try to be as active as possible. And I think with Boyd the same. Boyd's at a different point in his career, but activity matters as well. I think that's like, I wouldn't say a matter of urgency, but we want fights frequently, so long as they stay healthy and they're always in camp. We're blessed with really disciplined athletes. Our guys don't drink, they don't smoke, no partying. They're all really focused on, in their opinion, what matters the most, which is boxing. So we're always ready, and we like fights as often as possible.
I also want to talk about Apex's relationship with a lot of the Gauteng promoters. It seemed to be wanting to put you guys on quite a bit. What would you attribute that to? Is it the winning? Is it the crowds? What would you say?
I think maybe a combination of three things. I think it's one, we pull a good crowd, we sell a lot of tickets. Two, our fighters are good. They're great, excellent. And three, entertainment value. I think all of our fighters have such unique styles, and that you never really know what you're gonna get. And generally, people get their money's worth. I think that's all I can say. Yeah.
All right, let's move over to Leo Careri with Koba. You spent a lot of time with him this time around. He mentioned that he didn't even take a day off last week as well. How's his progression coming along?
There has been no easy rounds. Leo's hard on himself, so it makes it very easy for us as well. We don't need to beg for sessions. We tell him, he shows up, he does the thing. I wouldn't say that we're getting ready for this fight, to be honest. We're getting ready for bigger fights. Leo is, I'd say, on 20% of what he's capable of. So there's a lot left. It's scary to say that he's on 20% of what he's capable of, but he looks deadly. I mean, that kid hits like a truck. I've sparred him light sparring, and actually don't want to, to be honest. But it's been a hard camp, as it should be. No easy rounds. We added more things to it. He's a lot fitter. Not that I think it will go to the end of a fourth round, but it's been incredible, man. We're trying to sharpen all the tools. We're trying to add new tools. It's a process. It doesn't happen over a one fight or two fights. It's constantly growing and improving and adding more things to his style. And it's very easy to work with Leo. Honestly, it is the easiest to work with Leo, because when you said something and you want to teach him something, he puts his head in, asks questions, tries to understand. He's not, I've said this before, he's not a guy you will tell him do this and he goes and does it. He wants to understand why he's doing it, which is good. He's fully invested in it. And no party, but as he said, the kid doesn't party, doesn't mess around, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, stays on plot, at the farm plot, no distractions in his life. He literally dedicates his life to boxing, which makes it super easy to achieve what he wants to achieve. His mind is set for bigger plans than just one or two wins.
He has a sort of a personal agenda to get the SA title before the age of 20. Seeing as the weight division isn't so stacked, he will. Do you think how many fights will he need to get there? Let's ask that question.
I don't know how many fights. The thing is, I know that he will be younger South African champion. As long as we can push and get fights, he will deliver. And SA title, I don't know. I'm thinking sometime beginning of next year we could be there. Our goal is to get him to youngest SA champion, and from there we go to the next step. We can't skip the steps.
Yeah.
There's the steps to it. That's our first achievement, and from there we go to a bigger goal.
I was speaking to him, and actually I likened his career to Egalena, who also had a multitude of knockouts in his career. I'm sure you would have also noted that as well. Leo has the same nickname as him as well. Do you think, I'll ask you the question as well, do you think his career will go the same way as Belenga's career, which he eventually fought Canelo Alvarez?
Leo is Leo. I don't want to compare him to anybody else, because he wants to be greatest. Whoever you mention, he wants to be better than everybody else. It might come across as a cop. His plan is to become a greatest, not one of the greats.
Yeah.
So I think you will see a lot of first-round knockouts, especially in the first, let's say, 5 to 7 fights. Be surprised if this fight goes to the end of the 4th round, even though we are prepared. Fight is a fight. We're prepared for 4 rounds. We actually prepared for 6 and 8 rounds, but he's explosive. This kid is so fast. He hits so hard. It's actually abnormal. It's not normal. I've never seen any 18 years old. He's still got a baby muscle. Yeah. And he hits like a truck. When this kid is 20, 21, 23 years old, it'd be scary.
Yeah. I mean, he's quite a character, but it helps that he can box a lot as well. Can I get one last comment from both of you? Just seeing as you got 3 fighters on the night, obviously you want to return with 3 wins. Just your last thoughts.
Sure. Let's start with Boyd. As I said, Boyd will perform. I've got no doubts that he's going to perform the best that he has ever performed in a fight because he's got a good opponent. And I'm actually looking forward to see a fight, experience the fight, enjoy it, and he will come on top. He will definitely win the fight. Leo, I think that's a first round. I'd say 1 minute, 2 seconds, but let's see. KO, Luke is, I've been watching Luke and he's trained together since a long time. And I can see the improvements. I can see the new things that adds to his skills and his movement changes and he can stand and fight, go back. He has improved so much. He can switch it up, makes it very unpredictable. So he will also shine in a fight and come on top.
All right, and then just your last thoughts as well, Hish, on the events and all your boxes that you got.
Listen, I think for the first half of the year, call it, we're 6 months in. I think we're really grateful for the activity. Leo's now 2 fights into his pro career. Luke and Boyd are both 2 on the run now. Hopefully we can make it 3 and we can close the year off strong. I'm super confident that they definitely have the ability to each in their own right take it all the way wherever they are at in their careers. I'd like to ask for people to start giving Luke fights, definitely. Folks other than Kevin and like Golden Gloves, come on, why not fight someone else? I think it's a kid's name, Carl van Black. I'll do a call out. I'd like for them to fight. I think Carl's like 13 in their division and Luke's plus minus 18. I think it's a nice like little mid-table eliminator, little 6-rounder, the 2 of them. That would be cool. I hope we can get Leo as active as possible and I hope we can keep Boyd as active as possible. I think my goals for the year, I don't have anyone else. We don't plan on taking on anyone else. These are, I think like Koba said, we're putting our money on these 3 guys and these are, I think, our best horses and the best horses in the country. Hopefully they can take it world level and that's it from me, bro. All talk is done now. Fight week next week.